This is what the Red Wings lineup would look like if the team was not injured at all on the 14th. Bertuzzi, Larkin, Raymond on the first line. Perron, Kopp, Vrana on the second line. Kubalik, Fabry, Zadina on the third line. And Sundqvist, Suter, and Rasmussen on the fourth line. Now, the fourth line members are all centers, so you can interchange the positions. The non-injured defensemen would most likely be Sherratt, Seider, Mata, Hronik, and Wallman, and Lindstrom. Now, the injured players are Andrew Kopp. He's going to be coming back around the start of the season, around October 14th. Oscar Sundqvist, who is practicing already. He had his first practice today. Jake Wallman is at a long-term shoulder injury. He won't be back anytime soon. And Mark Pysyk, he's out indefinitely with an Achilles injury. Now, this is what the injured lineup will most likely look like. I mentioned all those players. Bertuzzi, Larkin, Raymond line's the same. Kopp is out on the second line, so it's going to be Perron, Rasmussen, or Suter, and Vrana. Third line, Kubalik, Rasmussen, or Suter. Again, they could be interchangeable. And Zadina. Fourth line, this is where it gets really tricky. They're missing a center, right? They don't have Fabry. They don't have Sundqvist. So Rasmussen and Suter are going to have to be centering the second and third line, which means Veleno will for sure be playing on the fourth line to start the season if Sundqvist isn't ready. On the left, it will be Adam, Ernie, or Smith. Both those players are not waiver exempt. So let's say you pick Ernie, sign Veleno, and let Bergeron start in the opening lineup. Smith is going to be put on waivers because he's not exempt, and Soderblom is waivers exempt because he's on his entry-level contract, and he'll just be starting in Grand Rapids. If you want to save the waiver exempt forwards, you do Ernie, Veleno, Smith, but who knows if Smith would even get claimed if he got put on waivers. So I think the coaches are weighing that decision. I think Bergeron and Soderblom will be starting in Grand Rapids so they can save Ernie and Smith. Moving on to the defensemen, the injured lineup is probably going to look like this. Sherratt, Seider, it doesn't change. Mata, Hronik doesn't change. Osterley and Lindstrom. Now, Osterley, again, signed with the Red Wings. He is not waivers exempt, so if you put Evanson on that third pairing, he's going to be put on waivers. Could get claimed, might not. You save a lot of trouble if you put Evanson and GR. Actually, I read a poll that Carly Johnston put up today. Actually, rather, it was Daniela Bruce asking whether Evanson will start in GR or Detroit. 1,709 people voted. 57.9% said GR, and the rest said Detroit. So I don't know what you think. I didn't watch all the games that closely, but he didn't look like he necessarily needed to start the season in Detroit. I think he'd be fine in GR. Now, Soderblom and Bergeron, I think those guys are ready for Detroit. If I had it my way, I would put Givani Smith on waivers and sign Bergeron or Soderblom. I'd rather take Soderblom. I feel like it'd be more of a safe pick to do Bergeron, but we'll see what happens. The lineup for tonight's game, Soderblom is resting. By the way, so is Evanson. Derek Lalonde said, you don't pronounce the D, that they've gotten a good enough look at them. They don't need to see him. So it's going to be Zadina, Vrana, Suter, Taro Hirose, Andreasen, Chris Coelho, Smith, Shine, Bergeron, Ernie, Cross Hannes, Joe Veleno on defense, Johansson, Lindstrom, McIsaac, Sabrango, Newpower, Vero, Australian on. And the goaltenders are going to be Victor Bradstrom and Jussi Olkinuora. I don't know if that is his first name. Other news, Sebastian Cossa is going to be leaving the WHL as he signed an AHL contract today with Grand Rapids Griffins. So the GR has three goalies. They got Jonathan Letherman, Victor Bradstrom, and Sebastian Cossa. Hopefully he gets a lot of ice time. You know, it's a harder league to play in, so if he does, he'll develop more, and it's all about getting minutes, honestly. I think that's all I got for y'all. Last preseason game is tonight at 7 Eastern Time versus Toronto Maple Leafs, and the regular season starts on the 14th against Montreal Canadiens. Cheers. I got to bounce.